a doorkeeper in the house of my God than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. The members of the Pinnacle Church of God has been out in the community mentoring. While out, two families were really interested in the material presented to them that will soon be starting up at the church. The Carmichaels was one of the families that really showed interest in a couple of the new ministries. The adults were excited about the community choir, and the kids were interested in the step dancing and praise dance ministry. They were invited to Sunday morning service.
Mommy.
Another family was the Perkins. They were excited about the church, how the members presented to them how Pastor breaks down the Word of God, and you can really understand what the Word of God means. They were excited because they were also told how the greeters would treat them when they arrived, and the friendly atmosphere will overtake them when they walk in. They will be floored with joy for the presence of God from the beginning to the end of service.
Late, that's gonna get mad with me. He gonna get upset with us. He gonna really get us. He gonna take us in the office. He gonna really get us.
Big show today. Oh God, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? You the president. What we gonna do? That's gonna get us. We might get your own.
Both families were excited until they get in the door, and of course, the greeters are running late. Didn't have time to pray. And plus, Sister Janie Mae and Sister Petunia are having a bad day. Both with attitude. Now, the Carmichaels and the Perkins has arrived to church. Nothing in the service really mattered to them, because the only thoughts in their head was the first impression when they walked through the door. Act 2. The members of the Pinnacle Church of God have once again gone out into the community mentoring to follow up on the Carmichaels and the Perkins families. The Carmichael family was asked how they enjoyed the visit at the church. The family began to tell the mentoring team about what they experienced that Sunday. They were told that they would have the terrific time from the time they entered the church. Instead, when we got there, it was horrible. The greeters at the door were acting as if we knew where we were to go and what we needed to do. They didn't show us our seats, and it acted like we didn't really exist. The Perkins were approached and gave the same story. They also had a horrible experience. Both telling the mentoring team that they would not return because it wasn't what they expected. The mentor's job was cut out for them. They had to explain and apologize to them that the greeters must have had a bad day and to please come again next Sunday to give us another try. The mentors were really unsure if they would ever come back, but there is a God. The families agreed to come give us one more try. The mentors came back after giving the bad report. They gave it to the pastor. The greeters were called in and talked to. They got the "you know, Pastor, love you" message. The mentors prayed and interceded over the family's names. They decided to stop by for another visit. Sister Janie Mae and Sister Petunia arrived for service 15 minutes early. They have prayed and they're on their post. They're ready for service. The Carmichaels walk in the church. The greeters are displaying the service of being the best doorkeepers they can be.
Good morning. Good morning. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
The family was treated with a smile, eye contact and a hug with a friendly greeting. Glad to have you here today. And they were escorted to their seats. The Perkins enters and were treated in the same manner. This Sunday, the families felt extra special from the time they got there until the time they left. Both families get up to leave once the service was over. And as they leave, the bubblegum team talk to the family, showing them extra love. The bubblegum team had a gift bag for each family. Both families leave refreshed and experienced exactly what they were told they would expect the time they walked through the door. The mentors did one more follow-up with the families. This time, the family told them that they really enjoyed the service and that they would be back again.